As evidenced by the Strong Start reopening plan, the St. Landry Parish School Board is committed to providing a high-quality education for all students. Over the last few weeks, both the academic and special education departments have worked collaboratively with teams of district administrators to solicit feedback and refine instructional schedules and guidance for our virtual learning students. Last week, during grade band meetings, each administrator received instructional minute guidance with a corresponding sample schedule. Using this information, each school has been able to tailor their master schedule for virtual learning. Today, we will walk you through a day in the life of a student in virtual learning.
Getting dressed for success. I want to be appropriately dressed when I go to my virtual class. I can wear a solid colored t shirt, polo shirt, or sweatshirt. I can also wear my school spirit shirt. Pajamas and sleepwear is not allowed. Bottoms are to be worn. I can wear pants, shorts, skirts, or sweatpants. I can even wear my school uniform if I choose.
It's 7:40 a.m. and now I'm getting ready to learn. I'm going to go through my fourth grade morning schedule with you. The morning is whenever I get to engage in what my teacher calls synchronous learning. That's just a big word that means I learn with my classmates and my teacher. Every morning, I need to log in to my ELA teacher's Google Classroom and click on her Google Meet because since she teaches me first, she's also my homeroom teacher. And from 7:45 to 8 a.m., I get to engage with my peers in social emotional curriculum. As soon as we're completed with that, we go on and we get to learn ELA using guidebooks from 8 to 9 a.m. Once ELA is over, I get to engage in Zern math for another 60 minutes. Then I get recess, and I'm super excited about recess. After recess, I get 30 minutes of social studies, 30 minutes of physical education, 30 minutes of science, and then I get 30 minutes for lunch and another recess. That's my morning.
Let's connect. I connect with my teacher and peers in the Google Classroom through Google Meet. Protecting my privacy is a priority of my school district, so my district will show me how to blur or replace my background while in a Google Meet to protect my privacy. They have even created a virtual background for me to use.
Well, now it's time to get my day started. The first thing I'll do is log into my ELA teacher's Google Classroom. When I get there, I'll click on the Google Meet link to join my class in real time. I will actively participate with my peers in the lesson that my teacher has planned. When I sign into my Google Classroom, this is what I see. My teacher has left for me slide cards that he is going to use during the day's lesson. I can look back at them later if I need to review. He'll also leave for me an assignment that I can complete at the end of the day. These are the lesson slides that my teacher will use to teach that he's placed in Google Classroom for me. They are shared there for me to use. This is a copy of my assignment that my teacher has given me. It's called Let's Work with Words. As you can tell, I'm a pretty good student. I've already completed my assignment.
This is how my teacher differentiates the lesson. I have supports to help me throughout my lesson as my teacher teaches me. My inclusion teacher will work collaboratively with my regular education teacher and can pull me and my peers in a small group to read the text aloud to us.
Sometimes I use a graphic organizer for additional support to help me understand words during my pullout times. I learn the meaning of words that are difficult for me along with how to use context clues. I was even able to draw a picture in my graphic organizer. This is how I transition from one class to the next. I'll log out of my ELA Google Classroom and go into my math teacher's Google Classroom. Since my class starts in 5 minutes, I'll take a quick 2-minute break. I'll join the Google Meet.
Let me tell you about the lunch procedures. For lunchtime, meal distribution to homes will continue until the day before school begins. A consent form must be submitted for each student prior to school opening. During virtual, parents or students can pick up grab-and-go breakfast and lunch from 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. A student ID is required. More about lunch and breakfast pickup. An adult can pick up meals for multiple households. An ID is required for each student. Pre-K to high school students must pick up meals at their base school. Exceptions are made for students who are in parish transfer, school choice, and extenuating circumstances, including households with children at multiple elementary and middle schools. If a parent chooses a meal pickup site other than the base school, he or she will indicate the pickup location on the consent form. Selected school meal site must be used the entire year. Some pickup locations. Pre-K to 8th grade meal patterns. Students may pick up meals with prior approval at any school that has the following grade configurations. Pre-K to 4th, 5th to 6th, 7th to 8th, 5th to 8th, 6th to 12th at North Central High, 5th to 12th at Port Barry High, and 7th to 12th at Maca. 9th through 12th grade meal patterns. Students may pick up at high school sites only.
Let's take a look at my afternoon learning. The fancy word my teacher uses for afternoon learning is asynchronous learning. That just means that it's independent or semi-independent work. I can find all of my assignments in Google Classroom. I know if I need help, I can go right back into my teacher's Google Meet and get the help I need. So right after lunch at 12:30, I go ahead and complete my vocabulary chart from this morning in ELA. If I finish my chart early and I don't need any help from my teacher, I can begin my Zearn digital lesson for math. When I've completed my math, I can then go and work on social studies. I'll continue to research my region of the United States in social studies today. Then I get to use 2 pennies and the target in my packet because in science, we're exploring forces. Finally, I end my day with cultural arts. Google Classroom is where I can see what I get to do for cultural arts each and every day. That's my afternoon.
My afternoon learning. I will join my special education teacher or service provider's Google Meet to get the extra help I need. In addition to reviewing the lesson in my regular education Google Classroom, I can get extra support from my special education teacher as needed. I will use my Google Meet to work with my occupational therapist from 1:30 to 2 o'clock on the first Tuesday of every month. From 2 to 2:30, I will meet with my speech therapist every Monday and Wednesday. From 2:30 to 3 o'clock, I will meet with my special education teacher every day to address my IEP goals and get extra support with my work.
That concludes my day of virtual learning. I had fun and I learned a lot. I hope you did too. Do you have any questions for me? Thanks for watching.